I think that one.
Okay, I like that one too.
What's so special about you?
I'm Ethan. Nice to meet. I play tennis. I'm a professional tennis player.
I know. I play pickleball.
Okay, that's a start.
And I can stay on my own 2 feet.
Okay.
You're so like chill.
Thank you. Try to be. I think it also is being like fatigued right now from training and everything. That I'm like,
Oh my God.
I honestly don't even know where I parked. Oh, I didn't see the bigger one in there.
I woke up late today. Oh my gosh, yeah. I actually rushed to get something to eat.
Other sports get a more extensive off season. They can take the vacations. They can spend time with family. They can do things to kind of reset their mind. Tennis players, because of how the schedule goes from January until November, aren't afforded that same luxury. You got 1 week. It's 1 week where all of the stresses and the anxiety, you try to get it all out and try to enjoy yourself. But in the back of your mind, you know, in 1 week, I got to get right back in the gym and start working to get better for the next year, 2026, 2027.
How are you?
It was a kind of long season for me. I think I will say the longest one. Not the best results, but it's okay. I like to explore, so I went to Iceland. I went to Blue Lagoon, which was cool. Not good for the hair though. Just a recommendation, if someone's going there, don't put your hair there. Mess you up. And then I came here. So I repacked my stuff, I went back home, and then I came here.
You know, I think they see the vacation posts and they think that this is just, you know, the luxurious life of tennis players that they get to have all year. And when in actuality, you have a 3 to 6, maybe 7, if you're lucky, day window where you can really disconnect a little bit from tennis.
Usually I will do eggs, but I am late. So this is the quickest breakfast I can make. I'm usually with my parents or with somebody, so I order food or either they prepare for me. I know that sounds bad, but they help me with that a lot. So I just have to worry about playing and stuff. So this time I have to do it by myself, you know? I haven't played with Coco, but I heard Coco is around. Like that's really good because, you know, back in Colombia I don't have top 5 player to hit with.
Yeah.
God, I love Camila. She's so pleasant. She's small, but she has this big bubbly personality where people want to cheer for her. And she also had to work her way up. I think you're always going to get better when you're practicing with some of the best players in the world. She's going to become a better tennis player. I just hope that she still has that sense of happiness, being that she's not going to be home, and she's not going to be spending time, I'm sure, with family and friends.
Good.
I like the lifestyle a lot. You know, my dad's here, so I think at the end of this year I'll have to buy my own place. Living with my parents at 25, I don't know if that's in the cards. So yeah, I think this will be my last year kind of with them, but for the time being, it's a great setup.
What was your last tournament before off-season?
I played a ATP 250 in Athens, Greece. Yeah, I ended up qualifying. And then won my first round, lost to Nuno Borges in a tough match. Yeah, it was a great way to end the year.
Eliot did 4 years at Texas, battled his way through some serious injuries while in Texas, still managed to be arguably the best player in college tennis or in his time. When they walk off the court after that last match, and for the vast majority of players, it's a loss. It's not the saddest loss you've taken all year, because you know that the year is done and you finally have some time off. But Eliot, he's just a workhorse, man. He's a guy who's not an easy out. When you step foot on the court with him, it doesn't matter the lead that you have, he's never going to give up.
it started 5 matches prior to the actual match that I won and became top 100 that people were texting me congrats, and they were completely wrong. But yeah, when I cracked the top 100, it's not like an aha moment. It felt good. I don't really look at the rankings that much, especially the live rankings or anything like that. But of course, when people are texting you after wins saying congrats in top 100, naturally I can go check, like, is this person really right? So yeah, I'm definitely happy about it, but we keep working on the things that hopefully will get us better and move us up the ranks a little more.
So breaking into the top 100 is massive, but as we've seen, the depth of tennis is crazy now, so everyone is good. If you break in and you're 90, you could, depending on where your points are, you could be a couple weeks away from being 105 again.
Oh, big peacock. I lost him.
He's moving right to your left right here. He's right in front of me.
Yeah, dude, that was freaking sick. You saw that?
Yeah, baby. Come on. Unreal.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Officially 1 week now. It's really interesting to see him kind of in his element. He's pretty cool that we both have, this passion for the outdoors and hunting and shooting stuff. His next hurdle and next step and next goal is to break that magic 100 number and try to solidify himself inside there. You're not really safe these days until you're maybe top 75 even, I would say. So it's a pretty big jump to get from 140 to there, but I think, from what I've seen so far, his tennis game is more than capable.
Colton doesn't have the typical tennis player demeanor or look. He's very rugged, he's very strong, good-spirited guy, wants to work, wants to do well. Most tennis players I know have been competing in tournaments since they were 8 years old. So you take that from 8, you then move it to 9, you then go to 10, 11, 12, and the intensity only magnifies with each year you're going up. Your identity is tied up in your results and how are you doing, how are you progressing, and it can be very, very difficult to be able to hit a point where you're able to kind of remove that value correlation between if I'm winning, then that means I'm a good person.
I think it's good for players to have some sort of a hobby to keep them busy because tennis can kind of drive you insane at times, so it's always good to do something else.
Got him. There we go, baby. Hey, Ryan. Got one. I think every day the last 3 days we've done a little bit of bow fishing before practice, and they've been some pretty good practice days. So I think as long as I can keep doing this as much as possible, then yeah, I'll have a good time balancing everything out.
Let me see that thing.
Got something.
Little tilapia.
Tilapia.
That's a tilapia, yeah.
Yeah, baby. It's a tilapia.
One fish taco.
Let's go.
Dang it, I missed it. His first full season, his first time in Australia. It's gonna be awesome, sharing that experience with Colton, like taking him around the world for the first time. I feel like I've spent a lot of Christmases on the plane. I don't think he's experienced that yet, but he will.
Wow, oh my God.
What's your favorite part? Some weeks I'm feeling better than others, and then there's days like today where my calves feel like absolute crap.
You knew this week was going to be rough.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There's something to like taking a few days off and then coming back.
Yeah, absolutely, mentally.
It was like, all right, we're going to key on these few things. So I was able to like make it happen a little bit more rather than like when you're trying to do it every day. It's like the progress is so minimum, you don't really see it.
It's good to take a break, come back.
Yeah, when you take a break and you come back and you focus on it, it's like feels like it happens right away, which is interesting. A lot of progress in taking time off, which is strange.
And you're heading out the 27th?
29th.
29th.
Yeah. So it's my first Christmas in Florida earlier this year. When I went to Australia, it was I flew on Christmas Eve and I was in the air all of Christmas Day, so I didn't get a minute of it, and then landed on the 26th in Australia and was playing, my first term of the year on December 28th or 29th. And so yeah, this is a first where I get to actually, go get a Christmas tree and have an actual Christmas in Florida. So something unique.
Yeah. All right. We're looking for what? What size? Like my height?
Well,
Right?
how tall are your ceilings?
Well, like they're about that tall. Like if I were to put my hand up, and then maybe a few more.
Maybe like that, but like a little smaller.
I think it's huge. Okay.
Yeah, I think like a little smaller than this one.
Little smaller than that one. Girl, that thing's not fitting in our house.
What about like that one?
That one might.
Or like this one? Oh, but it has to fit in that like skinny space. But I think we can move the thing over.
The TV stand?
Yeah.
I agree. I like that one too.
How much is that? 150?
Yeah, I mean that's
Good.
I don't know what a Christmas tree costs. I've never got one. Yeah.
Do you need a tree stand?
Yes, please.
Okay. Are you from down this area?
I moved here 2 years ago.
From?
I was at the University of Georgia and went from California to Georgia, Georgia to here. So I've kind of been all over now.
What do you think?
It's a lot hotter than what I'm used to. So especially the summers are tough. You go from, you're in Europe and it's cold and damp, and then you come here and it's just sticky and hot, and you walk outside and you're already sweating and it's just nasty. So it's good though for training, because you have to be used to that, and sets a standard for training purposes. So it's really good for those aspects. But
Christmas tree
okay,
on the car.
that looks easy enough to carry. I think I can carry that. If I can't, Franco's not doing his job. Yeah. Nice. All right, we're all set.
In order to have a successful off season, you have to take a kind of almost like an assessment of your professionalism throughout the course of the year. Where you say, hey, did I check all the boxes? Did I do everything that I could control? But for the most part, you can't really change anything in the past. You only can look forward to the next year. So that's why you have to have a good team around you to keep the perspective. Let's look ahead. Let's try to be better, and let's try to learn from it.
I almost went to jail on Saturday.
For what?
The cop pulled me over and he goes, what are you guys looking for? I'm like, pythons. He's like, you need a permit.
But I don't understand, because they want people to like get the python.
It's just in the national park.